what you want, you kept calling me. Now you go, I'm glad I ain't give you all of me. Walking like a dog, my heart still on her nightstand. Why do you think I'm the right man? I caught it like a tight end. 2020, I was on my cabin strong shit, running through these bitches mental, and I broke a lot of hearts. Why I did them like that? Don't talk to me about love, I ain't trying to get sidetracked. Oh, I ain't no sucker. Told her that I love her, that's probably why I fucked up. Reminiscing about the times I spit down her tongue. Remember acting like I had it all just to fuck her. Boy, I was fucked up. Down with my brothers, 100 band SGPG, and we don't do no running. Ain't no telling what we gon' be if I start acting funny. That just mean I'm rich now. Police took my gun, but I got a new dick now. Sports mode Jeep, leather seats on a new whip now. Gold on my teeth and she rubbing on me and she think I'm a genie. Come here, make a wish now. The way that she eat it, I need her to stay down. Fed the whole table, now I need my plate now. Coming for seconds and thirds, I didn't hate y'all. Coming for what I deserve, I ain't leaving till I got it all on me. My bad, is it all on me? So blinded, can't you see? Just put the blame on me. Ain't even call on me. Call them. Put your hands up, wanna get your bread up. Boy, bring a cancer to your steps like the mailman. Ain't no bro shit, got your hoe up in motion. Better stay focused before you end up falling. Promissory note for the whip to get in motion. I'ma force you better recognize. Frown on your face that time we caught a different vibe. I can tell that you hate me, I can see it in your eyes. Is it all on me? And why
hit the like button, y'all.
Inside my pocket, my tool so big, get mistaken for a socket wrench. I feel I speak that real shit. That everybody feel shit. That dead broke late on your bill shit. Broke her confidence, I told her she ain't my speed. Don't waste none of that drink on my seat. Sit down when you talking to me. Them words cut me deep, make me bleed. All alone, call that bitch Cinderella, hit the shoe fit.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Don't know what to do with. Now niggas you grew up with, they wanna see you dead. Said I changed, boy, I was like 12 when you did that shit. Get lost in myself with a note and a pen. Granny make sure that she mentioned she praying for me.
Playing with Melo. They bad. Niggas playing with Melo.
So blind, can't you see?
They playing with Melo.
Got my hands out for you to come with me. Call me.
Yeah, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Man, I tell y'all one thing. Ain't nothing better than a Kit Kat bar that's ice cold and melts in your mouth, not in your hand. Ooh, I'm sorry, that's the M&M's, right? No, them Kit Kat bars, yeah. Give me a break. Break me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Hit the like button, y'all. Because we're going to put it all on the table. And I think we're going to do, we might do a call-in, too. We might do some call-ins tonight. We might do some call-in. What else, Carl? Make sure you hit the like button, like I said, please. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Everything that we talk about pertaining to this case, this Karmelo Anthony case, is alleged, mixed in with some facts. Like I said, everything's for education and entertainment purposes only. Fair use is in effect. Let's put it all on the table. Let's put it all on the table, y'all. First thing we're going to ask is, Serious business. All BS aside. Was this about race? Was it really about race? Yeah, was it really about race? Well, so many people saying no. It was about that tent. Race wasn't involved, or race was involved. But I have my own opinion about a lot of this stuff. And if you're coming in, hit the like button. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna share my screen here, and I just want y'all to listen to this here right quick. This was during the trial. And I just thought this was very interesting because the narrative of the tent, the fucking tent, the narrative of the tent. Let's go.
Things went when the state presented their case. And so the dynamic of what happened that day, it's April, there's this rain shower, and you have these tents. If you've ever run track, you have all these different events throughout the day. And then each school that was at this track meet in Frisco, Texas, they have the tents around the track. And this is where the athletes hang out between events. And Karmelo Anthony ends up under the tent of another team, and it's Austin Metcalf's high school team. And we were told by coaches and player athletes in the state's presentation of this case that in track culture, you stay under your school's tent. You don't go under someone else's tent. Now, the defense kind of pushed back on that a little bit, but that's what leads to this confrontation where Austin Metcalf and his high school are telling Karmelo Anthony to get out of their tent. And then the way that the state presented their case, Karmelo Anthony then has words back and forth with Austin Metcalf, and he has his hand in a backpack. And there was something Austin said along the lines of like, you don't have anything in there. And then Karmelo Anthony allegedly responds saying something along the lines of touch me and see what happens. And then Austin Metcalf does make physical contact, and you see a picture of Austin right there with Karmelo Anthony. It's been described as a push by a lot of the state witnesses. Some have talked about it being more forceful than others. And then in that moment, Karmelo Anthony responds by stabbing Austin Metcalf in the chest, and then he would die at that track meet. Now, during the state's presentation, through their testimony, they had 21 witnesses. Several of them said in open court that they did not believe that this was self-defense. And the defense didn't have any witnesses who said that it was self-defense. And so I was really interested to see if Karmelo Anthony, who, let's also say that the people who are the main witnesses to this, they're Austin Metcalf's friends, they're his teammates. Karmelo Anthony, I think, could have gotten up on the stand and told a story that he felt threatened, but that's not something that we've heard. And we're not going to hear that because he's not going to testify.
I'm shocked by that because I've never seen a self-defense case where the defendant does not testify. It's like Law 101, if you're going to claim self-defense, you have to get on the stand and say that I was in reasonable fear of my life. I've never seen a case where they don't get on the stand to do so, unless there's like a video that shows you, but there is not a clear video here. And so you don't have anything but he said, and the he, as in the defendant, he didn't testify. Are you as surprised as I am, Chris?
That's what I wanted to let y'all hear. If you really think about all this bullshit, a lot of this stuff was a he say, she say case. Nothing more, nothing less. He say, she say, but over 20-some people that really didn't agree and say that when Austin, made contact with Karmelo, you had some that said it was forceful, some said it wasn't. But overall, everybody was asking, why didn't Karmelo get up on the stand? Textbook 101 in a self-defense case, right? But after doing my own research and digging into, things, I came up, with the only reason I can think of that would have it where Carmelo, it really didn't even matter if he took it or not. Because one, we know that the jury mind was already made up from last year. We know what I matter of fact, I did a live on the media being, primary enemy number one, prime suspect number one against Carmelo. The media. The media painted a picture of this boy like he was fucking Freddy Krueger and Jason mixed together. But to take the stand, when I tell y'all that Judge Roach did everything possibly to make sure that there was no way in hell that anything negative could be brought up against Austin Metcalf and Hunter Metcalf. When you talk about defense, cases like this here, you got to go back through a person's background. All right, prime example. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please. Prime example. If I have been arrested, right? I have went to jail for domestic violence or something. And then I go to jail again for domestic violence. My past record is going to show a pattern of behavior. My past record is going to show a pattern of behavior. So, by Judge Roach doing that, blocking out anything dealing with Austin and Hunter Metcalf and it was impossible. It was impossible to paint a picture of them guys and the shit that they was doing. Well, listen, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's just my opinion. Like I said, even if Karmelo would have took the stand, they already had him, guilty. They already had him guilty. So with that being said, I honestly, I don't think it would have hurt him. I don't think it would have helped him. I think that all this was already just like them going up under that tent and running up on Karmelo. I think all this was planned that they were going to give him 35 years. See, I'm going to tell you, once y'all get a look at them damn transcripts, you're going to see all the shit that Judge Roach did. Judge Roach played a dirty ass game. He played a dirty game. And I used to ask this question all the time. Just be like, man, the judge, he only just give the sentences out, he give instructions, of how things are, the laws are and what they stand and, how they read and what the laws mean and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But man, I did not know that a judge could control the whole entire case. Well, I normally, you know what? Y'all want to do a call in, man? We can do a call in, man. I would love to hear y'all thoughts. I can program that number up if y'all want to do a call in, or I can drop. I think I dropped the link, man. Now, Tasha, the lady that you were talking about that was crying, they say she was a white lady between her 20s and 30s. So that lets me know. There you go, baby. That lets me know that she didn't have no choice but to go with the program. She didn't have. She wasn't gonna fuck up her life, her reputation in Frisco for no young black boy. She can cry all she want. She can cry all she want. But she did not do the right thing. She did not do the right thing. She was, I think she was the one that was between 20 and 30. They said she was between 20 and 30 years old. And I believe I talked about her before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know which live it was, but I have talked about all this. And see, when I tell y'all, I say, let's put it all on the table. Let's put it all on the table. Listen, I know what people are saying. I know what they're talking about in the court of law and, don't nothing matter but what was said in court and blase, so far. I get it. But it ain't no way in hell that you can tell me that Hunter or Austin did not know of Karmelo. You cannot tell me that. Well, white women, let me see, y'all gonna have me going here today. Y'all gonna have me going here today about white women. Y'all want me to go there with the white women? I'm just trying to figure it out here. I'll tell you this here though. White women were the same women that were hollering and speaking all that bullshit about fuck Trump. We don't want no fucking Trump as president. They try to bond with the black women and talking about a sisterhood that they weren't going to vote against Trump. Guess what them white women went and did when they went behind that voting booth? When they went behind that booth, guess what they did? They went right in there and voted for Donald Trump. No, don't say that's what we like. let's just say some black men get a little money, they say, fuck the sisters. I'm gonna go get me a snow bunny. And look, I don't like to say this, but I'm gonna say it because we being real tonight, right? Put a one in the chat if we gonna be straight up and be real tonight. We gonna have one of these real life lies tonight, man, where everything's, everything. Nothing's off the table. Oh shit. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What up, Bonton? I see you now. South Dallas. Put a one in the chat if y'all want to be real tonight. What up,
What's
baby?
up, fam?
There you go. What you got to say about these white
Okay,
women
hear
that
you.
so-called like? I know that what you up here for. What you see? I know it.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now I can hear you. Before I couldn't hear anything. Oh, I didn't vote for Donald Trump, but I'm kind of glad he's in office because I'm glad he's shutting down this immigration stuff.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm glad about this TPS stuff. All these I mean, even though Trump's a scammer, but at least he's come on
That's
now.
what I asked you though, baby.
What
That ain't
now?
what we were talking about. I
What
just said that's what white women were doing. They're not gonna go against their white daddies. They're not gonna go against their white uncles, their husbands. They're not gonna go against them. So even in that courtroom, the five white men that were up there, they weren't gonna go against them five white men. And them other jurors that was there in other countries, they 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 follow orders of their men. They are submissive on a
okay.
whole nother level.
Okay. What you're doing is speculating. Even though I think Carmelo, I do believe it was self defense. We weren't there, so we don't know exactly what was said or what was heard. But you know, so I don't know, or what the
What
judge
was
did.
I speculating about?
Well, you're kind of saying that they didn't go against the white men. You have to make your own decisions when you sit on a jury. So
I don't say that.
no, they have to
I'm
come
not
to.
gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But that's your opinion. That's
Yeah,
your opinion.
that's what I'm saying. That's your opinion too. I mean, they all came to a consensus, so we don't know. I'm not saying I agree with you. Of course, I don't agree with what conclusion they came to, but you
I mean,
know,
that's your opinion.
I don't. I just don't believe that they would just
Why
they.
wouldn't it? They wouldn't get Trump.
No, I think that they had already made their mind up that they were going to. I think they did that on their own. I don't think nobody convinced them to. I think they already made up their mind.
Oh yeah, I believe that. But I'm just saying, like, uh, in
Because
most cases, they're
if
not
they
gonna go
felt,
against them.
if they felt reasonable doubt, I just don't see them saying, "Oh, well, I'm just going to listen to this dude because this dude say this, that, and the third." They already wanted to find him guilty. So
Okay.
that's my thought. Uh,
Uh,
uh, all right, so I'll step down, but hey, well, I got one more point to make though.
mm-hmm.
I didn't vote for Trump, but he kind of on point with this TPS status and getting these immigrants out of here. So I mean, I'm kind of glad Kamala didn't get in there. I mean, even because we're gonna be at the end of the day, we're gonna be okay. I just think they would have allowed more tethers to come in there, and they would have pushed us as FBAs, or even Americans further back. Because look what's going. Even in South Africa, these other countries, they're trying to push these immigrants out. We're the only one that's like really accepted them like that, and that just kind of increased our tax dollars and benefits that immigrants could get over here we couldn't even get. So something needed to be said done about that. So
Mm-hmm.
So that's my own little 2 cents about that. But I'll let you get back to your commentary.
All right. What up, Tasha?
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. I just had one thing to say about the jury. Since I've been on several juries, I feel like, well, first thing is, I think that more black people should be on the jury and not try to get out of jury duty,
Yeah.
because part of the reason is that prosecutors, they don't want us on the jury because we give our opinion. And the person with the strongest opinion in the jury room is the one that everybody listens to. So the fact that there are no black jurors on there, it raises a lot of they're gonna go with basically um, whatever whoever's opinion is the
The
strongest.
foreman.
So I remember when I was one time I was in I never did a criminal case on the jury, but did two civil cases, and one I kind of observed and took a step back, and I kind of followed what everybody else was doing because I wanted to leave. I didn't want to come back, go back another day, and I felt guilty after we gave our verdict, because I'm like, I didn't really voice my opinion and kind of hold out. So the second time when I the civil case, I actually voiced my opinion and was strong about it, and actually turned people's minds around, and they end up voting the way that I wanted them to vote. So
Well, see, that's what. That's why.
it's
That's
very
why.
crucial
That's why it
that
was
we
so
be on
important.
these in the jury box, and you can't try to get out of being on the jury. Period.
Yeah, but see, that's why it was so important to have.
Oh,
Uh,
can you hear me? Because I can't hear you.
I can hear you, but I can hear you.
I'm
You
sorry,
can't
I
hear
can't
me.
hear you.
Oh, well, go out and come
Uh-oh.
back in.
Uh-oh.
Yo, just go out and come back in. That's why. I'm sorry, y'all. That's why uh, it's important. It was important to have um, someone that can think for themselves on that jury. So, like she was saying that, she had people, um, thinking, hey, let's look at it this ill way. There was no one on Carmelo's jury that yeah, I heard you. You can hit the link again. Hit the link again if you want. There was nobody there to um do that. You know what I'm saying in Carmelo's case. Like I say, I got a role. Who was that said that? I think that the big players say, yeah, say no way they were gonna have a hung jury with those five white guys. Facts. They argued over the sentence length, so the judge gave him the 35 years. I agree with that, man, all day. No doubt. And like I say, with the white woman that was in crying, she probably knew she fucked up, to herself morally, but what was she gonna do? Just like y'all was saying, like them kids got to go back there and live in that in that neighborhood, in that that community. I mean, she was the same way. You know what I'm saying? Then let me tell you something. This is the crazy part about it. 20, 30-year-old young white woman, everybody and their mama at her job knew that she was on jury duty and that she was on that jury in one of the most high profile cases, this decade in Texas. Everybody knew, so they knew she come back be the one that hung that motherfucker up like that. Shit, man, you talking about she gonna have to move up out of the state. Ain't no way they gonna let her stay there, because everybody know that she was there. She's there for that, But let me go back to what I was saying. There's no way. And thanks, Tasha, for coming up and giving us some insight and some game on your experience on being on that jury duty. But like Tasha said, we need to start, going to jury, try to get on the jury, especially, what I'm saying, if it's one of us up there, especially if it's one of us. I remember I used to be like that, though. I ain't like, man, I ain't, fuck that. I ain't gonna go sit in there. Shit, I ain't gonna do that. But you know what? I understand. But check this out, though, right? Like I was saying, I'm still gonna stand on all 10 about them. They knew each other, they probably know each other, but they knew of each other. Cause for Hunter to go, and this is what we call using common sense. Everybody ain't got common sense. But for Hunter just to go walk up on a black dude like that, don't know nothing about him. They just walk up on it to my, hey, nigga, you don't supposed to be up under our tent. This fucking narrative of a tent. Ain't no white dudes gonna do no shit like that. They ain't just gonna run up on no motherfucking brother and do no shit like that. Cause he don't know what time that brother on. But I do believe that when the witnesses, I don't know which one it was, but when they were talking about football, when they said Karmelo was calling the team trash and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? I do believe that they probably had been going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, on that Snapchat shit. But we all know that Backdoor Eddie, he played a major part in what happened that day, that morning in them stands. Lala say, man, fuck that tent and all the tent keepers, no doubt. Motherfuckers ain't go up there on no motherfucking tent. I mean, this shit so wild. You had the Jeff and fucking Megan Metcalf, lying about their whereabouts. Because we all know, anybody in here that's from Dallas know that you cannot make it from Grapevine to fucking Frisco in 30 minutes. Then it was raining too. Man, you talking about an hour. Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, LA, New York, DC. Hell, I even got to throw Orlando up in there. You don't want to fuck around in them cities, man, in no damn, traffic. What up, Lala? You don't want to fuck around in no damn traffic in them damn cities. That shit bumper to bumper all day down there. And we talking about the morning time. So yeah, I do believe that there was some type of, knowledge of each other. But I tell you one thing, from my understanding, boy. It's a lot of people don't think Melo did that to that young man. A lot of people looking at Eddie and Hunter. And I'm gonna tell you what listen, this got to be the weirdest shit ever to me. I have never heard of somebody brothers. They pass away. Then all of a sudden, you fuck around over there spending the night with your fucking brother girlfriend. Make that shit make sense, man. Make that shit make sense. But Hunter was over there spending the night over the girl house. Took her to prom. I do believe that everything that Tasha say on TV, real shit. Y'all think Hunter got some of that cut? Hunter been looking at that ass for a long time. Hunter like, shit, I want some too, shit. Some people call him Cain and Abel. But I just thought that was the weirdest shit ever. That's a good comment. I'm going to read this one. Say the last time I seen people running and dumping evidence into a trash can was in prison. That's what them teenagers was doing. A lot of people think that they were dumping evidence, you know. And to be honest, I think that coach of Austin and Hunter, I think he knows exactly what happened because he was in the mix of all that bullshit when it was going down. This was ugly, man. This was ugly. And they wonder why there's so much outrage from the black community when you done had a young boy running for his life after he done walked out of a goddamn convenience store. Say Hunter got to cut it. Then you come right back and put out this grainy ass video of what was alleged to be a stabbing by Karmelo Anthony to Austin Metcalf. But to be honest, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that fucking judge, he blocked everything. Man, listen, you heard Megan Metcalf come out and pretty much, solidified that, hey, that fucking email was real. That email was real. And they blocked all that from evidence. what the judge did. He blocked all that from evidence. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. And like I said, I didn't know a judge could control everything like that, to the point to where it was like, man, it was like a quick horror movie. But let me see some. It's like a quick horror movie. So we're gonna do this here, y'all. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something right quick. So this how we know all that shit that them people were doing. Here go the bullshit right here. Here go the bullshit right here, y'all. Here go the bullshit. Look how clear these cameras are. This is a football game in that stadium. This is a football game in that stadium. I mean, you can see right up on it, man.
They're gonna back them up a half step.
It's a football game in that stadium. And you mean to tell me that the footage that they put out grainier than shit. Hold on, I want to see this. Hold up. So I just paused it right here just to see the stands or whatever. Look how clear that is in the stands. And that's the camera from the far side over there. And to be honest, y'all, all them stadiums, all them high school stadiums have, clear cameras like that, the technology like that to show a great picture. But when it came to this situation here, can't nobody, get a clear foot on what was going on. Ray Bolden say, nope, it was not about a tent. It was racists and bullies. Facts. That's why Karmelo will be home soon. No doubt. I'm gonna tell you right now, Judge Roach thinks that everything that he did, listen, he got down on Karmelo. Let's not get it twisted. He got down on him. But I'm telling y'all, he made some mistakes as well. You know how a motherfucker that's be too cocky and their ego get in the way and they just feel like, well, ain't nobody gonna say shit to me. I'm the fucking judge. I do what the hell I want to do. That's what type of time I believe that he was on. Because the things that he pulled off, it only made sense, as to why, someone would do that. I got questions about just even the body cam footage that they show, you know, they show us half of the footage. They show us what they want to show us. I don't believe anything right now coming out of Frisco dealing with this case is legit till we get that footage from what's that, ISD. And to be honest, man, you got to give it up to the goddamn superintendent of that school district. I want y'all to think about this here. What if that superintendent would have just gave the police the footage from that day, from that incident up there? Then the people that went up there to go see the original footage, they wouldn't have been able to see it because they would have destroyed it. So whoever that superintendent is, they did their fucking job. Yeah, no doubt. The whole Roach family is fucking corrupted, from the dad to Roach Jr. Man, I remember it was a show that came out called Being Mary Jane. Gabrielle Union was starred in that sitcom, whatever, that show, whatever. And I remember on that show where it showed that what up, Blind Wayne? It showed that how they were editing things up in the newsroom. Things they wanted, you know, done, they had it done. However they wanted it to look, they had it done. And that's the same thing that you have here. And you know, if you don't know, Frisco, Texas, they call that motherfucker Baby Jerry's World. They call it Baby Jerry's World. Jerry Jones. So we know everything in their top notch. Everything. Ain't nothing half-ass in Frisco. Well, you know what? Greg Abbott, he was gonna get involved regardless. I mean, this case has caught national attention. It's caught national attention, and everybody know what's going on right now. I'm gonna tell you, these folks ain't happy about these lawyers taking this case pro bono. They're not happy about that. They're not happy about that. And as far as realistic time Karmelo could be free, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm not even going to even try to even guess when they might or when things could go down and let them up out of jail. You know, them appeals take a while. That ain't something that just happens like tomorrow. From what I understand, shit, they might not get nothing going to the end, you know, first of the year, end of the year. Right. And you know, Judge Roach is still over this case. Yeah, Lala, she was in here crying. She didn't want to go home. And I told her ass she can stay. I should have sent her little ass home. But I guess that's the grandpa in me. Oh yeah. Oh, Red Man said, I don't have to look up the time. I know that's right. That's gonna really hurt your feelings, man. See, that's what I don't understand about these trolls that come in here. They come in, y'all got what y'all wanted. Y'all got what y'all wanted. Don't even know the kid. But got what y'all wanted because of your racism. And you still come up on these chats, like I say, shit. This black topics, black people, black things, black events, whatever it may be, however you want to look at it. Some shit just ain't for you, and I know it ain't for you. And that go for the raccoons too. Now I want y'all to check something out. I played this earlier today. And my point that I was making when I played this today was that this how fucked up it is here, man. Because this shit ain't been that long. This was in 1971 in Dallas County. And it hasn't been that long.
And coming on the bus, her mother brought her.
Right.
Why?
We didn't know where to catch the bus at.
Are you nervous about Betty's being here?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's always the first time.
What about you, Betty? Are you nervous?
Uh-huh.
Have you had a chance to talk to any of the kids yet?
No.
What are you nervous about?
No, nothing. I've been in a new school that I don't even know.
Do you think it'll be a long time before Pinkston becomes your school rather than just a school you're attending?
Yes.
More so than if you were at an all-white school?
No.
That doesn't bother you?
No.
Does it bother you, Mrs. Brown?
You mean about it being an all-colored school? No.
Do you think it's
About it being an all-colored school. This one that long ago. 1971. And this type of dumb shit that we still dealing with in 2026. But about the push, comes to a stab and all that type of shit. Everybody and their mama know that boy just didn't go up to Karmelo and push him. Even though that video is grainy as hell, we see them boys cornered Karmelo. We seen what them boys did to him. And if it was me and I was in his shoes, but I don't even think Karmelo had anything. Book bag wasn't unzipped. Motherfuckers lied about the boy sitting up there with his hand up in his book bag. How the fuck you think I'm gonna let somebody take my book bag and my hand is still up in my book bag? The fuck out of here. I tell you one thing about what I learned from them Metcalfs and all them other folks that was up under that canopy. Them bitches can lie their ass off. If they couldn't do shit else, they knew how to lie. That they did do. They lied their ass off. Everybody can't have the same story. Everybody can't have the same story. But that's all this shit about anyway, Motherfuckers want to try to control a black body, you know what I'm saying? Think you can fucking police us. That's why you see all these videos now, you know what I'm saying, with motherfuckers getting their ass whooped. That's why you had the Alabama, what was it? The Alabama, what was that? The little boat ride they had when the black man threw the hat up in there, cause some white boys thought they can come over there and police or talk crazy to this older black man. Yeah, you can't mind your own business. You can't live, you know what I'm saying, where you want to live. Motherfucker gotta ask you that dumbass question. Do you live here? No, bitch, I'm just over here going to the mailbox. I'm just putting this key in this mailbox. Just putting this key in this mailbox, open to get my mail. Oh, fade in the water. That's right. Salute to OG for the $5 super chat there. Salute to you, brother. Definitely appreciate it. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all do hit that. I didn't say anything earlier, but make sure y'all hit the like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done so already. You know, these motherfuckers so bold, y'all. Just look at Megan Metcalf, right? Look how she done came out and talked about how her kid, how Hunter is. No, the racism thing isn't a bit. It's not a distraction because the racism was in the courthouse. So I can't agree with you with that. But when it came between them kids fighting up under that tent or going to jump that boy up under that tent, like I said, I believe that there was some shit that they was getting into it with on online, and Backdoor Eddie, the so-called homeboy, he was the motherfucker that told him that old boy here right now. Yeah, I be hanging with that motherfucker. He here right now. I mean, we seen the tape of them coming in. We seen how they were walking with some shit on their mind, on their person. What up, Lord Footage? I see you, man. But yeah, all eyes is on Hunter. All eyes is on Eddie. They ain't tripping on that. They know what it is. They know what it is. Say Megan a welfare. Megan is a welfare queen who delivers pizzas. Yeah. Do you want anchovies or not, motherfucker? Do you want black olives or not? Do you want extra cheese, motherfucker? Come on, Megan. Ain't no cheering. You already know what it is over here. Just a grand. Yeah, man. Megan y'all gonna lie tell me she was coming from fucking the pizza shop. Lying her ass off. Baby, I ain't delivering nobody's pizzas and slapping nobody pizzas at no damn 50 years old. But yeah, she ain't slapping them pizzas no more. Shit, she raised big money. And Austin girlfriend spending Hunter's money. Ain't that some shit? Yep, and Austin's girlfriend is spending his money. But I think old Hunter boy though, gonna yeah, he talking about he can't sleep. I think there's more to it why he can't sleep. He having them nightmares, them demons thinking about what happened up under that tent. That canopy. Yep, Megan came out and ran her mouth talking about how Hunter was starting shit with the cheerleaders, and Austin, he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't, disrespect the cheerleaders, but that goddamn Hunter will. Seem like your motherfucking punk ass want to know about these white folks' business too. You over here. Ain't that a bitch? Look at this Negro here, y'all. He coming here, damn, y'all seem to know an awful lot about them white folks' business. Look like you want to know about their business too. You over here, ain't you? Boy, I tell you, niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. I tell you. Yeah, Hunter, man. Well, I don't say he just the reason for it. What up, John? I'm fucking with you though, but nigga, you still ain't shit talking about them white folk business. But I think all of them, shit, in cahoots. Like I told y'all, you can't get me to believe that these motherfuckers didn't know each other or didn't know of each other. Karmelo Pop, but like I say, there was some jawing back and forth. Whatever they went back and forth about for that 10 seconds or whatever, 20 seconds they was there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't shit. Who and that's my thing. Who gonna be counting tomorrow? The motherfucker asked you 15 times to leave. Who was fucking counting that many times? But I tell you one thing though, they better pray and hope that boy don't get a retrial. But I'm praying and hoping that he do. Cause them same witnesses. But see, hold on, let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. Once again, Judge Roach. He did some things, man, that protected them youngsters at that time. They young adults now. Just like they tried Karmelo as an adult, they should be able to do what they need to do with them as adults. Now. That's what he said, but the question gonna be, will he recuse himself from the case once everything come to place in the appellate court? He probably don't. I mean, he done his job. And see, you talking about scandalous with him too, man. I think I was reading somewhere this motherfucker wrote a whole 2-page letter, thanking everybody, you know what I'm saying, for sending Karmelo away for 35 years. Even did an interview. I'm telling you, I have never seen a judge do an interview right after a court case. Never seen no shit like that in my life. But we know, like I said, we know all this shit was pre-planned, predestined, just the fact when they sentenced that boy and had him shipped down there to the pen in less than 24 hours. Had the van waiting on him. And as they should look over just like cops. When they find out they dirty, they go back and look at the cases, the cases and arrests that they were throwing people away with. But I tell you though, boy, man, listen, if Karmelo walk up out of that damn pen, I'm telling y'all better be strapped. Y'all better have y'all weapon on y'all, because boy, I'm telling you, these white folks gonna be enraged. They gonna be enraged. Salute to my brother, Lord Footage, man, for the $2 super chat. Thanks for supporting the channel, my brother. Saturday courts. Yeah, it's a tough ball game, man. But hey, you know, we definitely see what's gonna happen. Yeah, motherfuckers still mad about OJ. OJ took them motherfuckers on a ride, man. That was the highlight of the case. And OJ motherfucker took that ride on that interstate, took their ass on that long ass ride in the Bronco. Real deal. Now, switching gears right quick. I have no idea what's gonna happen down there in Mississippi with this this 1-year-old that the police hit up, over the stolen diapers case. That's what I call it. The stolen diapers case, alleged to steal some diapers, but found out that the young lady paid for the diapers. If they let that police walk, just like they did down there in that little small town of Springfield up in Missouri, they most likely gonna tear that motherfucker up down there in Mississippi. It shouldn't even be no damn trial for that cop. You just don't go opening fire and you seen a kid go get in a car, a baby. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. The camera footage that you keep showing, I love how you said keep showing, on the shoulder one time of the football games is not the same kind of camera that the camera, not the same kind of camera. That's the camera that a football team would bring to record their own games and upload to the hoodie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That camera that's showing them games, recording them games, the same cameras that them kids, what they have is a media team at that school. You have kids that are filming them games, them football games. I know, man, I did this shit for 8 fucking years. I lived this life for 8 years. I know what time it is up there. You right. You right. You right. My son, he finna get ready and go play college football in 2 weeks. So yeah, you're right. You're right. You must coach motherfucking Pee Wee. So I mean, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, I hear you though, homeboy. But you got it. Yep. Oh, hello, Motto got it. He sure do. Yep. He sure do. But yeah, that's the only thing we can do, man. Sit back and play this waiting game. All the rumors about Karmelo, having it hard down there. Karmelo cool, man. He doing his thing. They got that iPad. He can talk to his family, he can talk to his mother, his father, his grandmother, uncles, whoever he want to talk to. John, you stupid. But yeah. Yeah, but Lala, he's saying that they're not the same. The cameras that was used to record them football games is the same cameras that's up there and that they use in that media team. That they use for the media team, the school cameras. They're the same fucking cameras. And I say that Jerry world, man, they got the best of the best. Anyway, man, let me do this. I'm gonna drop the link, man. If you want to come up and pop your shit, you're welcome to do so. But yeah, black folks got everybody mad at them right now. The Haitians mad at them. The Asians mad at us. Man, it's bad out here, man. It's bad out here. Everybody hate us, man. I don't know why. Everybody hate us, man. Who you coach for, man? Who you coach for? He say, yeah, he coach. But y'all, everybody mad at us. Hell yeah, Jalen. They gon' you know what though, man? I don't say they I don't say word. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, Mary Harden, yeah. That's what's up though. I don't say Jalen, I don't know, man. I'm thinking that they took on this case, man, because they must feel that there's something in there that they think they can my nigga. Dude, I'm looking at this shit, I'm like, man, no, this nigga this thing ain't wiping his nose, man. What's up with you, man?
What's up with it? Yeah, my camera supposed to be off. I had covered my camera, but I guess it, you know what I'm saying? It showed me a little bit. So.
Oh, okay.
What's up with it, man?
Man, shit. Bro. Man, going
hard in this Karmelo sector, I see. Shit.
Yeah, that's what it's called now, the Karmelo sector. Yeah. Like, I don't think they call it that, but that's what I call it, the Karmelo sector.
Yeah, I've been calling it that since I started seeing how many content creators that I ain't never seen before pop up talking about this shit, man.
Yeah. But that's cool though, Jalen. That's cool.
I'm not mad at it. No, I'm definitely not mad at it.
Yeah, that's cool. Like for everybody, like that's in the that's covering the case. Yeah, we call him up at the Karmelo sector because, boy, yeah, he need that.
Yeah, he most definitely do. I've been telling you to jump that he need a nigga like you as a damn attorney, nigga. Shit, I hope the Dream Team 6 come as hard as you've been coming, because I promise you, man, to me, I feel like a lot of this shit, I don't know if these lawyers for real, legit or not, because I mean, like, where was these niggas at in the beginning? It didn't take a rocket scientist to see what was finna happen. So to me, it's like, where was these lawyers at? All these black lawyers coming out talking about shit. Where was these niggas at before the case?
That's real as fuck, man. That's real as fuck. Can somebody answer that in the chat? Because that's a good question. All these people that's been on here giving advice and saying what they would have done and this, where were these niggas at when all this shit was going on?
Yeah.
What up, OG?
That's a very valid question.
What up,
Yeah,
OG?
What's up,
yeah.
OG?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I know this for a fact. Not only do the kids run the cameras, they run the scoreboard too.
Yeah, but OG, they right though. I think what I was mixing up was the actual cameras that they use for us, the media team and the actual camera crew that be in the press box. Because if I know, if I look on TikTok, you know, I'm pretty sure that's the ones they use like the little Canon, what you call it, Canon cameras and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, he knew what he was talking about.
But
Yeah,
even with all that being said, bro, let's be honest, bro. There's got to be at least a hundred some different footages of that shit happening, nigga. That's one thing I can definitely agree to.
Facts.
Nigga, there's way too many people out there for nobody to be filming. As soon as shit get to popping off, people on that side of the stadium definitely knowing what's going on, at least to a certain degree. They filming. The kids that's all around that bitch, all of them was filming, nigga, including Eddie. Like I say, back door Eddie, man. So
like the motherfuckers that be putting up like the TikTok videos, you know, like highlights, or you know how you be scrolling down TikTok and you be seeing them like, yeah, this is fastest dude in the state and all this type of bullshit. This and that. Man, it be guys, little kids out there doing that shit.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That side of the stadium was by where the finish line was. I'm assuming the visitor. Well, no, it would be the home side. That'd be probably where they was on the.
Well, it don't matter. They just be walking around that motherfucker.
I'm just talking about like because you know it's always gonna be some cameras where the finish line is at when they do like the 400 or they do the relays. They all got a camera right there where the finish line at. You know what I'm saying? They always got a camera there because they take a picture when everybody crossing that bitch, and then they have footage of people filming the whole race. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's always, I think it's cameras on both sides of the stadium. To be honest with you, as far as schools filming that shit, then you got students with their camera phones. So you can't tell me so many different footages they would have to cover in order to make sure that this never came out, bro. Like that's the part that I know the conspiracy to this shit. I'll say that much.
They said that that motherfucker Eddie said that said he had his phone, so he was fake recording.
He was pretending, nigga.
Right.
I ain't never heard of that shit.
Yeah, I ain't never heard nothing like that.
He was fake recording, boy. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life. That's that bullshit for you, y'all. When a motherfucker just lying for no fucking reason.
That's why I say the Baxter Challenge definitely almost you can guarantee that nigga just that alone, just the fact that there wasn't no black jurors and shit, and the climate we in. That only hard part about this shit is that we dealing with Texas. Texas is like the mini of what America is trying to be right now, bro. Greg Abbott is a mini Trump on 4 wheels or 2 wheels.
Greg Abbott.
Yeah, Greg Abbott is a motherfucking mini Donald Trump. Everything Donald Trump has tried to do to the country, he doing it right here in Texas already, bro. We got the Bible mandated in schools.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Immigration policies, bro. I'm telling you, like, this shit ain't, man. That's the reason why I am a skeptic of what everybody is saying might happen. I'm like, hey, man, I don't know. I ain't saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I don't know.
But you saying I'm in this motherfucker and I see what these motherfucking folks doing down here in my state. You know what I'm saying?
And this is a high profile case, and where people feel like, all right, because of the whole profile, more people are watching. But at the same time, it's a lot of people that's watching that's like, nigga, we need this to go this certain way because it helps with the whole unite the white shit that people ain't realizing. That's the behind the scenes that this is all this shit about. Jake Lang, they don't like Jake Lang because he's trying to put it out in the forefront. I think they really want this shit to be something behind the scenes until they get it all the way they want it to be. So, you know what I'm saying? Jake Lang put it in the forefront, making it.
Well, somebody paying the hell out of Jake Lang ass to go do all that stupid shit he doing. Shit.
No, I think Jake Lang doing it because he feel like this is his calling right now. He see, like, just like a lot of other white people out here seeing, like, hey, this is the time. You see how many of us getting killed, bro? Like, we ain't talking enough about how niggas keep hanging, keep getting found
hung and shit on.
Yeah, we ain't talking enough about that shit, bro. Like, that's what's fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? My only problem with this whole case is like, shit. When I was saying the same shit about Cypress, man, it seemed like I was getting too much pushback. Now all of a sudden, nigga, it's okay to have a weapon and shit. I'm just all I'm saying, dog. Like, nigga, my nigga had a weapon he ain't even used, got chased down, and because the motherfucker can say, "Oh man, we seen the weapon," and they can say they shot him in the back and it's okay. That shit fucked me up. So it's like, how the fuck that work? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, if we can get any nigga free, I'm down with it. I'm down with it, bro. At the end of the day, bro.
Motto say he say someone definitely has a phone recorded video or had a video that they got rid of. It's gonna
Yeah, they
come
got
out.
rid of all that shit. That's what I think. But
Hey, let me ask y'all something though. If that all right. Say, let's just say that shit do just pop up one day.
ooh,
Then what?
They in trouble. You should, but then again, look at what we got, because who will prosecute a state outside of, you know what I'm saying, like the DOJ? Is the DOJ gonna be in favor of Karmelo or against Karmelo at this point? Like, we know what the DOJ, who's running that shit.
Damn right.
Like, that's my part that where I feel like, damn, this shit could get shaky, especially if, let's just say, an appeals court, you know what I'm saying, does rule in his favor, and then you get some kind of just, you know, Supreme Court might decide, you know what I'm saying, or they might just try to taint this shit in, you know, some kind of way, like try to, hey, hold on, we need to retry this case, try, you know what I'm saying, shit that I done seen that shouldn't be done, but it's been done anyway.
Yeah.
Like, we were literally debating on whether birthright citizenship was, you know what I'm saying, a thing or not. They just ruled in favor of birthright citizenship, but in the other hand, they were like, shit, you know what I'm saying, like, like, he can fire different people, bro. He can fire the FTC person, all that shit that they were saying, where he couldn't just go up and do that shit. That these were appointed by, you know what I'm saying, other people, and they got to serve their term, and then when the term come open, you can appoint somebody. That's how it's always been done as far as president, right? But they saying, nah, you know what I'm saying, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? He can fire whoever the fuck he want to, as long as it ain't over the Fed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a lot of power they giving Trump that just don't make sense. And then at the same time, they saying, well, you can't do this because of judicial
They
precedent.
do
Like,
what they want to do.
pretty much.
Yeah, they
So
do what they want to do. They follow the law how they want to. What you said, interpretation of the law.
And that's my thing. That's what I was saying with all this shit. Like, not that I'm saying that, oh, this law should convict this nigga or not convict this. Like, they can use the law in they way, whatever way they see fit. Like, all right, let's just say,
Whose interpretation? Yeah.
they all right now. All of a sudden, everything you did, well, you had, it's under the most tightest scrutiny now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you shot him and you called the police. Was you calling the police just to posture to make sure that you look good? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've seen the shit get like real hectic for a nigga that's over here doing all the right things, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then most of them don't even make it to court. They get their ass killed anyway because they made the wrong false move or some bullshit like that, right? So that's my this thing, bro. It's like, man, I know what this country is, bro. And shit, when a nigga kill a white person, bro, man, a lot of shit go out the window, bro. Like, we ain't seen too many niggas get
What
out
my
for
boy say? Soldier said black man kill a black man, cool, they loving that.
yeah.
But black man kill a white man, they sentencing him to death. Pull it all the way down to manslaughter with all the evidence. Yeah. No, he said pull it all. He say I forgot how he said that. I think it's some shit Soldier said.
Yeah. But
Uh,
he ain't lying though. Y'all gonna say that much. He ain't lying though. This, you know what I'm saying? It's always been coded that way. And you see, it's still, they barely get time for killing a nigga to this day. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You kill a nigga and shit. Oh man, get that nigga 20 years, man. He all right, bro. You know,
so
you damn yeah.
Lala say, have you guys heard of the leaked text to Carson? Carson was one of the little kids that was up under there at the time. So he was allegedly the one. No, I don't know about no leaked text messages and things of that nature. Nah, I don't know about no leaked text messages. But I mean, common sense lets me know that the way that them boys came up in there, somebody hit them up and told them that Karmelo was up under them, was in them damn bleachers. That's for damn sure. I mean, it don't take a scientist to figure that shit
I
out.
went back and looked at that shit again today, just looking at the shit over and over again. I'm just like, shit.
Oh, they was on a mission.
Yeah, I mean, nigga was walking like, yeah, nigga, you can't do something, nigga. Ain't got
Yeah,
no
they was
jacket.
on a
It's
mission.
raining. You ain't got no hoodie on. You ain't got the other two niggas with you in hoodies, and I'm guessing that was Hunter and the other another nigga that came from behind the last two little people to come in the little frame before they switch to the other frame. Cause I mean, it look like it's hard to find that video of just like show a good little like I don't know, like 15 minutes of it. I think it like show them, you know what I'm saying, all the way walking up a little bit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
So
mean, cause it was
Lala, what was the what
video.
was the question, Lala? I mean, what was the text supposed to been said? Since I told you, I don't know anything about it. So what was the text supposed to been said? My bad, Jalen.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we gonna definitely see what the dream team got up their sleeve, man. You know, because this that
I
blow.
think
But
they're
Jalen,
gonna
I
do
look
some
at
work for him.
huh.
I said I think they're gonna do some good work for him. My
I
thing
just
is, yeah, it's a hard fight to try to fight from inside the motherfucker when you really got the most resources and shit on your favor on the outside, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now the thing is, the public didn't have the tape until after the fact. So
well, we
that's a lot
still
of
ain't
shit.
got the tape, Jalen, because that bullshit that they put out here. That man, that shit ain't that man. See,
But we couldn't even make a judgment call at all until we at least had to tape somewhere, at least something out there that we can say, all right, this some bullshit or this the real shit or whatever y'all decided, you know what I'm saying, that it was on. Cause me, I still feel like, yeah, it's some grainy bullshit you can't see that don't change nothing. It's just a tape out here and you see, you know what I'm saying? You really can't see what the fuck happened, nigga. And if you got everybody, like, one thing I will agree with y'all on, if you got everybody in the inside the tent saying, damn, I ain't see the nigga, you know what I'm saying, stab the nigga, ooh, it was a push and a push, or it was a this and a this, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the hell do you know who the fuck stabbed the nigga outside of the fact that he did say what he said? But at the same
and the
time,
motherfucker that was sitting right there don't have a clue.
yeah,
That's some weird shit.
that's crazy though, you know what I'm saying?
That's
And
some
that's my
weird
biggest
shit,
question.
man. That's why a
Kids
lot of
gotta
people
know
think
not
Hunter.
to say shit to these fucking laws, bro. Like I think that should have been a lesson that we were really talking about. Niggas, hey, don't say shit to these motherfuckers till I'm prison, nigga, or a lawyer prison, because he's 17, so they're gonna try him as an adult regardless. You know what I'm saying? It really, you can get tried as an adult in Texas all the way down to 14 if you, for y'all niggas that don't know the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll have a whole hearing to see if they want to move your case to the adult court. You know what I'm saying? If you 14 and up, you done committed a heinous crime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or what they label a heinous crime, and this would have been labeled that. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely, they would have had to at
Yeah,
least say he was 15 or 16. It still could have been the same fucking outcome. I'm telling you, bro. They do it all the time. They do this shit all the fucking time.
motherfucking Texas. But yeah, man, I don't know, Jalen, man. It's like right now, if you look at the politics of the world right now, man, you see the Haitians talking shit to black folks, the Asians talking shit to black folks. Man, we ain't got no motherfucking people that like us right now, man. Never did, but I mean they on a mission, you know what I'm saying? And then it seemed like everybody want us, Black America, to stand up and fight with them. Let me read this. It said, "We got you, bitch, when you ran to the trash can. Jeff can't save you. Is he ready for jail?" Now who? I'm lost. You said that hold on, how do you say uh the leak text is to the leak text to Carson. Oh, okay. I don't know who post been sent that to him though. It's leaked,
Yeah, you
huh?
gotta get some context to that shit because
Yeah,
you got
I
the
have
section where
no
you
yeah.
got I'm guessing that's Hunter if you saying Jeff can't save him. Because who else gonna save him? You know what I'm saying? Jeff is the only person that will be trying to save. I'm just so you think
Yeah,
what
that's
Hunter
what you
sent that
saying.
shit?
Jeff, you say Jeff can't save you. Is he ready for jail? So
You saying Hunter sent the text?
you say Hunter? Yeah, that's
I'm
what I'm
asking
lost.
because I don't know. I don't know. I'm
Me,
just what I'm
that's
saying.
what
Is
I'm
he
trying to
asking?
figure out too. If motherfucker be typing shit and it be backwards and You
No, I
know,
think she
I
just
don't know.
she didn't give a context to that whole statement. That's it. That's why I'm asking.
Right, right. I don't know. I'm just trying to go up. Have you guys
Because I
heard
mean,
of a leaked text to Carson? Yeah, but who was the text from? You know, that's I think that's what we're trying to figure out here, La. What are you doing?
but I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying, we
Asians ain't
seen this
never
shit
like
out
black.
in their hands, and they done found all this. They found this nigga changing clothes and all this different shit. That's why I say, man, shit, bro. Man,
Yeah,
niggas
it's some
gotta stay.
bullshit.
Niggas
It's
gotta
some
stay aware.
bullshit.
Yeah.
OG, you still there?
Yeah,
Be
yeah, I'm
quiet.
still here.
I'm just saying, niggas gotta stay aware of some shit, man. Like, I'd have had my ear all out to the streets, nigga. Shit, I'd have been connecting with homeboy that was in the stands. Shit, fuck all the damn, you know what I'm saying? Let me holler at this civil rights nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that civil rights and all that shit ain't got usefulness and shit, but I just feel like sometimes that shit just put you in the wrong direction, man, because it highlights shit too much, bro. And I don't know if this case would have been did better if it wasn't highlighted, if it was like shit. I really don't know, bro. I think we in a different time right now. Like 4-5 years ago, I think that this wouldn't have came out the same way. Possibly because if it was in the highlight, like you know what I'm saying, like the black presence in it would have mattered a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been probably some more of the right people that could have, you know what I'm saying, steered this shit in the right direction. I think now it's like niggas just really be trying to money grab. And I ain't talking about like the people on the internet. I'm talking about really the people like around them, like the Dominiques and all that shit. And not saying that he ain't doing good shit, but like a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Be
I
about
don't know, man.
about.
They've been saying Dominique, you know, was a bad seed, man. You
Yeah, I mean,
know,
I heard
like,
about the whole shaking the baby shit or beating the baby, whatever what he did to the
yeah,
baby. I ain't gonna
yeah.
sit there and condone any of that shit. I'm just talking about supposedly some of the shit that they document that he done did in the city of Dallas. You know, it's some decent shit. I ain't gonna sit here and discredit that part of it either. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I don't think that it's all for it's all just out of the goodness of a nigga heart that people do shit these days. Like I think niggas do shit to be kind of like the face of some shit. You know what I'm saying? They be, hey,
Well,
look at me type shit. Like
well,
even with the
Jalen,
black
I,
what?
I got a whole message in my comments, right? And they were
Mm-hmm.
talking about a comment. I made a comment about the pastor Eli, Bishop Eli, whatever he was, they call him. I made a comment about him. You know what I'm saying? And my comment was that I just felt like, you know, if you a pastor, ordained minister, and you know you hollering you know serving the Lord and this and that there, and then next thing you know,
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. Then next thing you know, he's speaking on things that he talked to the dad about, Carmelo dad about. So I'm like, well, shit, if you a pastor and um you know saying that you know this and that there, why are you speaking on conversations or even mentioning things about what you and this dude and talked about? It
So
should
it
it's
should be
supposed to be a confidence,
confidential.
right?
All that should be confidential.
You would think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, it's different with you know what I'm saying. Like, I ain't trying to give that nigga no pass or nothing. It ain't like it's law like in Catholicism. Like in Catholicism, the priest can't. You know what I'm saying? He's sworn to confidentiality, and every other church. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying? I guess kind of niggas be gossiping, bro. That's a sad thing, bro. Like niggas run and tell the business all the time. Nigga, the pastor be
Yeah,
over here,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
talking with Lady Ellis and all the other little ladies in the church and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dicking them down too half the time. Sad to say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all pastors are like that though. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know
Yeah,
which
I
pastor
mean, he didn't
he
he didn't
talking about.
say he didn't say how can I say it? It wasn't anything detrimental, but it was like still I just felt like, whatever y'all talk
Talking about
about,
yeah.
just he probably did mean well, saying it, but like some people can take that, the wrong way. Some people can look at it like, damn, why,
Interview.
Hey, I'm
huh?
gonna drop down.
All right, OG. He was on another podcast and pretty much just speaking, asking questions and things like that. I mean, dude seemed like he good.
Niggas will throw in some shit like a question to make you speak on some shit, even though you don't have to. But you know what I'm saying? How you speak on some shit just because it's a trending topic. Like, oh, how you feel about the Karmelo case? Because everybody gonna be low key. You come up on a podcast and it's black. That's something we liable to be talking about regardless. So you know what I'm saying? They gonna ask that type of question. And I just wish
Well, I tell you one thing though, Jalen. I tell you one thing. I ain't seen him or any other person do though. He ain't do that bullshit that Jeff Metcalf was doing. Jeff Metcalf let all his little hair hang back, didn't he? He ran up calling motherfucking niggas and you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jeff Metcalf shit, he say shit, that gag order over with. And see, that's another thing too, speaking of that gag order. Man, that judge knew what he was doing. Couldn't nobody say shit. Couldn't nobody, talk about what happened up under that tent. Oh, it was all fuck key.
That's the definition of a nigga. I mean,
that's what I would say. Yeah,
I know black person or nothing, but a nigga, if you talking about like on the ignorant terms, but I look at niggas as kings, so he wouldn't even be a nigga in my book. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you talk about how they look at niggas, yeah, he that, bro. He 100% that.
Yeah, he all day. You know what I'm saying? He all day. Hey, before we get a close out though, man. Shit, this the end of Charleston, bro.
I mean, shit, all the other bullshit ain't end them. I can't say that this gonna end them. Hell.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, man. Motherfuckers gonna, find a way to support and
all he gotta do is say something, you know what I'm saying, that niggas agree with again, and then shit. That's my thing is when he hopped on the case, all of this red flag. That was another red flag for me. When he hopping in the case, red flag, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
out of here.
Shit, why?
Man, for real, man. For real.
Charleston White,
man, you see that one eye looking the other way, you like, damn, this nigga here? Hell no. You see that one eye and be like, hell no. This nigga here ain't worth 2 dead flies, man. For real though.
Yeah, that nigga went from completely over here where we at with it, ready to, you know what I'm saying, riding and hitting some shit, right? You know what I'm saying? He ready to go all the way through with it, right? And then all of a sudden, nigga, you know what I'm saying? He just started switching that shit up, and then the shit started working for him. To go with the snitching shit, that shit started putting the traction out there. Go Trump. Now you a household name. Everybody over here really hating you at first, but then you know what I'm saying, you'll say some shit here and there that sound like, all right, it could definitely be true. And you know what I'm saying, you start listening to him and all right, but then he go back to some more bullshit. Talking shit about you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third, or whatever, black women, black men, rappers. Man. But you act just like these same people that you over here criticizing.
Man, I'm serious, man. Got the gold chains and
the little ass pants and shirts.
The teeth, he got the diamond teeth now. I'm like, damn.
You grew up in you ain't shit. Shirt area, and he wearing these little ass tees and shit. Think he's swagging and shit, bro.
So he the real Pooh Shiesty, huh?
I ain't gonna lie, Pooh Shiesty in a whole nother level with it. Yeah.
Man, Charleston shit, he there with him. Fuck it. I'll just tell you what.
He's shiesty, but he ain't the shiesty that Pooh Shiesty is, nigga.
I hear you.
I ain't worried about dying with no damn. I'm worried about going to jail fucking with Charleston, nigga. I ain't worried about dying. That nigga ain't gonna kill nothing, ain't gonna let nothing die. He over there talking about bragging about that white person he supposedly killed. Them niggas killed it. You snitch, nigga. Let's stop it.
Yeah, that nigga handed the nigga the motherfucking weapon.
Yeah, you
Real
ain't had
talk.
nothing in your hands, buddy. You just told it.
But Jalen, man, right now, you see what's going on out here, man. You see what's going on. You hear what's going on. Uh, you think we good, man? It's like, man, just seem like we tend to every time I think as a culture, as a people, man, we moving forward. It's always this other bullshit, seem to be yanking us back into the bad light, man.
Yeah. I think I
Just
think.
saying.
Go ahead though.
No, I just like this seem like, man, we a lot of us want to get it right, but it's so many out here, man, that just want to fuck up. That's just what it is. Just want to fuck up. Like we can't improve, what I'm saying, and become better people, stronger people. Like I said, we ain't got no friends, so we gotta learn to come together somehow, man. But boy, Jalen, I just ain't never, not in a million years, I would think, man, that boy, it just been some black folks out here, man, that just they with the other side, man. Like
Man,
they
that shit.
really with the other side.
Remember when Chaotic Truth came up here, man? Yeah, I remember. I don't know if y'all remember. You don't probably
Oh
remember
yeah,
him. He
yeah,
came
yeah,
up.
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
it was
yeah.
AI. I thought it was AI and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
know
man.
exactly what you're talking about.
That's that shit I had. I spent a whole year, man, on YouTube, like just going to different platforms, white platform, going on racist nigga shit, like debate niggas, bro, for you know what I'm saying, just whatever it might be, racism, all that shit. Whether black people committed this many murders versus this and all that shit, all the damn talking points. I went through all that shit. And one thing I don't realize, bro, is that man, you ain't gonna convince a motherfucker that's already been convinced of something else, bro. Like they gotta come to that computing in their own mind, bro. But as long as you trying to argue them that they wrong, they gonna never say they right, bro. Like how Auntie Fee was kind of feeling like I was being, you know what I'm saying? Like if a nigga just trying to be right, bro, he's just gonna always try to be right on that shit. They's never gonna look at any of the facts that you coming with and be like, you know what? You got a fucking point. That's one of the reason why I feel like I'm different. You know, if I feel like I feel about certain shit, I can still say you right on this. Oh, you right on. That's why I usually try to always make sure I let a nigga know when I agree with him. Because when I
Yeah,
disagree, I'm gonna let you know too. So you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I let you know I agree with you too on a lot of shit. So that's how I feel, bro. And I feel like you ain't gonna get that out of, especially no racists. Racists ain't trying to agree with no niggas. Only thing they agree with the niggas is on niggas that's out here killing other niggas and on some, you know what I'm saying, like fucking nigga shit, bro. If you got fucking nigga in your mind and heart and soul, shit, it's definitely implanted from master all the way up top, nigga. I'm
that's
telling you.
like when Jake Lane was down there at the BET Awards, and he was hollering about yeah, yeah, I want all the black people to go to church, get back in church. I want all the black people to get back, and I'm just sitting up and listening to him. I'm saying to myself, I said, "Oh, he want the motherfucker that was getting their ass whooped and one fighting back. That's why he want them motherfuckers to go back to church." But
That shit
yeah,
an
man,
illusion though, bro. Cause there was so many niggas fighting back then that just wasn't televised, bro. They wasn't trying to show you niggas fighting back. And that's the point that I don't like when people be talking about our history, bro. It's like, yeah, Martin Luther King was doing what he felt like he had to do for the public. Because in the public eye, like they want to pretend like we civilized, bro. So you gotta do certain things in a civilized way. But that's the reason why they had a counterbalance with a Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? But you see, when they stop, you know what I'm saying, showing balanced news, you stop seeing radical niggas like Malcolm be on the motherfucking news and shit anymore. He wasn't able to talk at these talk shows and he wasn't giving speeches. You ain't having no niggas like that doing that anymore. Plus, they
that's why
killed
you
those.
ain't got no That's why you ain't got no statues and anything of Malcolm either. And look, Jalen, I bullshit y'all not, man. Every blue moon, I might drive by there, if I'm on that side of town, North Omaha, I go pass by the birthplace of Malcolm X, man. And bruh, it ain't shit out there but overgrown bushes, overgrown field. I mean, it's just nothing there, man, but a sign. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, damn, man, I wish I had some money, man. I would try to put up some type of monument or something, man. You know, right there. You know, just to honor the late brother Malcolm X, man, because you know that's something that the city should have did here any motherfucking way. But them white folks, man, they
I mean,
ain't
he a
trying to.
Muslim and he a black radical, black nationalist. Like they would call him an extremist in their time
Mm-hmm.
back then. He was an extremist. You know what I'm saying? They really want to call Michael and I didn't say Michael, my fault. Martin an extremist. You know what I'm saying? Though he was Michael first. You know what I'm saying? Michael King for y'all who didn't know. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Martin, you know what I'm saying? Like he happened to be a Christian, even though he didn't. I don't. They say he didn't believe in Jesus Christ and the Trinity and all that shit. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? How much of a Christian he is, but you know what I'm saying? Supposedly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, his gospel. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was about. It was like pretty much black liberation theory, or what they call is it black liberation theory? I think it's just Bible liberation. Liberation theology. That's what it's called. Liberation theology, using the gospels as a mechanism of revolution, bro. Painting Jesus as a revolutionary figure, which he is, if you really look at some of his stories and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was flipping over tables in the synagogues and shit like that, and telling these tax collectors, y'all here collecting money in my father's house and shit like that type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he was really against a lot of the traditions that, you know what I'm saying, man was doing at the time. And I'm sure he would be the same right now. But like, you know, people using that in that way, that's looked at as communist, Marxist, shit like that, bro. Even though I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of our black leaders were Marxists, were communists.
But see,
So
that's the thing now, though, man. Like when you speak of like when you was asking, like, what all these motherfuckers that they seen, you know, they see the stuff. I know everybody can't be everywhere at one time, man, but like,
yeah, this shit was a big case. This is a big deal.
yeah,
This shit was
and
be on
not only this one here, just even with Cyrus, man, you know, 14, you know, half ass out the store gone. You know, he all the way out the door, and these motherfuckers, you know, run them down and chase them down like they didn't caught them a goddamn deer or something. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. My
Nobody
thing
had nothing to say.
Yeah, my fault. My thing is that, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna wait until the, you know what I'm saying, decision being made, where it's the hardest to try to fight for your freedom now at this point, now that you are already in a system locked up. When this nigga was out here, y'all, we had all the resources, nigga. We could have had a dream team right there fighting for that nigga right then, and they could have did it pro bono. Like why
Or
go ahead.
or Jalen, or the city of Dallas would have came out there and fucking McKinney and stood the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna nigga city of Dallas. I just can't see a lot of niggas from Dallas just being like, yeah, we gonna come to Cotton County. Nah, shit, boy, all them niggas getting locked up. Man.
Yeah,
I'm
but
surprised the
shit.
niggas that was out there, nigga. They just happened to be bloggers and shit, really. So they wasn't out there really causing no whole bunch of rookies, nigga. Even Jake Lang is a bitch ass blogger, nigga. Like, nigga, these niggas ain't for real activists. I don't want to do that. Cause I salute what Queen was doing, low key. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot.
So when do you think they noticed and got serious though? When
When
who
niggas show
show
up
up?
with guns.
Mm.
That's when it's not serious, nigga. Like niggas gotta understand, bro. And it ain't gonna be just because number one, it ain't even gotta be that, bro. When niggas stop spending money with a lot of these corporations, when black people say we not buying from Target and niggas not really buying from Target, when we say we ain't spending our money in Collin County. We ain't going out to the malls out there at Outlet Mall and Allen and all that different shit like that. We ain't gonna go to them little spots, nigga. We gonna keep the money in Big T. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that is when, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? That's when it gets real,
But
bro.
see,
I'm
I
talking
think we
about
didn't
all
got
black
so
folks, even the rich ones. Go ahead.
I think we done got so fucked up to, wanting to wear their designer clothes and, what's the purse the motherfucker, women was buying the Michael Kors and shit.
Yeah.
They were buying the hell out them motherfucking Michael Kors purses and shit. One time, I was seeing motherfuckers that ain't have a car had a Michael Kors purse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, how the fuck you got a damn Michael Kors purse? You ain't even got a car. Shit like that, man.
Yeah.
But
You gotta get out of the brainwashing first, cause like we already that niggas like Ja in the comments with his pessimist ass. He's somewhat right though, cause we already have built ourselves into this consumer culture, and our consumption is not black shit, bro. It is some black people that's holding it down for black owned businesses and shit, but even then, it's hard to grade a real black owned business, cause sometimes somewhere you getting touched through like white dollars, bro. White people is something gotta prop up a lot of these businesses for them to last, because this economy is in the late stages of capitalism. We not in the prime stage where everything was booming up and blooming, man. Like right now, we got a lot of debt holding. Like everybody on a pay buy now, pay later shit, and all these different things, bro. Like shit, bro, I be seeing it all the time, bro. Like motherfuckers in debt like crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard for, even if you was to try to start you a business, bro, to stay afloat with a lot of people not really just able to spend like that, bro. Like people not in this country, like Trump ain't making this shit no better. This shit was already in the stages of happening, and Trump is over here literally funneling money to whoever he need to get him to this contract or that kind. Oh, let's send that money over here. Let's get a favor over here from this country and shit like that. Like how you getting money from the same country that we motherfucking meet at war with, and we doing
war with? Yeah, that shit is weird.
Shit don't make sense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people sitting here talking about, oh man, Trump is Trump is literally like the most corrupt president we've ever fucking had. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think that, all right, man, he couldn't have been the worst. Like, it's gotta be somebody worse than him. Nah, bro. This nigga is the worst fucking shit we never had, bro. Like, by every metric, bro. Like, the economy failing, people more racist than ever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no equity in damn near anything we doing right now. You literally, if you black out here, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's hard out here, nigga. I'm gonna definitely say that. If you poor, it's definitely hard out here. But if you black in general, I feel like, yeah, you gotta keep your head on the swivel, nigga, because these motherfuckers have been emboldened to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we can try that, nigga, we gonna try it. If you look weak, you might get tried, bro. I think that's really what all it came down to with Karmelo, bro. Like, they thought he was a little weak nigga. Like, look at this little nigga, man. Who is he? We ain't never seen this nigga around here before. Even though I think they have, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say they just finally seen him in person. You know, sometimes niggas don't see nigga outside their uniform and all
right.
That shit.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
I definitely feel like they done played. They gotta have played against each other at least.
Or just Jalen, just social media. Just social media.
On social media shit with the Snapchat shit. Like, I don't know how much y'all been reading into that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the Snapchats and all that shit. Supposedly they was having a little rivalry about football on social media and shit. Like,
oh yeah, no doubt. That's why I say, man, these motherfuckers can't fool me. But check this out, man. I'm gonna let y'all peep this here before I go, man. I think this is the shit here, man, that I just be tripping off of, man. I thought this was very interesting, man. Check this out. Before we get up out of here, y'all.
Convicted and sent to jail for collecting and using rainwater on his own property, sued by the state for theft. Rancher Gary Harrington built 3 large reservoirs on his own land to collect rainwater and snow melt. He claimed the water was primarily for fire protection reserves and for providing water to wildlife. But the state called it theft and prosecuted Gary. A municipal code stipulates that all water within city limits, including precipitation, is part of the public water supply. The city requested the court order the removal of his collection system and impose a fine. Despite Harrington's repeated appeals, arguing, "The water fell on my land. I'm not selling it. I'm simply using it on my own property." The court ultimately rejected his claims. Harrington was found guilty on multiple charges, including unlawful appropriation of state water resources. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail and fined over $1,500. The incident sparked intense backlash. Residents said it was simply tyranny. If a person cannot own the rain that falls on their own land, what do they actually own?
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Pop.
That's some crazy shit, ain't it?
Yeah, I be watching my nigga Papa Duck too, though.
That is the craziest shit I never seen in my life.
That shit been happening though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, they been saying this for a long time. That, you know what I'm saying, like, and it can even go to countywide. You know what I'm saying, on certain instances, depending on how the water thing is structured, the companies, all this shit, bro. They trying to make sure
we talking about rain.
Go ahead.
We talking about rain though, nigga. Rain.
I know, bro.
Rain. We talking about rain, nigga. You collect too much rain, they can send your motherfucking ass to jail. So, with that being said, man, I'm gonna call it quits, man. Anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, man, you right though, man. You collect too much rain, man. It's like chink chink. You know what I'm saying? And that's
you going to jail, man. Free Mello, man. Already,
man.
For sure. Man, salute to my brother from another mother, Jalen, man. Well, like I say, y'all, we gonna hold tight, man. We gonna keep fighting. But just know though, man, this fight is bigger than what y'all think. It's so much shit going on out here in this world, man. It is fucking, yeah, it's unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yep. Next you're gonna have to next you're gonna have to pay the fucking for air. Shit is crazy out here. Shit is crazy out here in this fucked up world that we live in. This land that we live in. Remember, they said America ain't nothing but a corporation. Remember, right now they're building all these penitentiaries, all these data centers, and that's what America is becoming. Ain't no fucking jobs here. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, Sara Lee Bakery closed here. What's that shit called? Blue Cross Blue Shield, they closed here. And at the matter of fact, today is the last day for employees at Kellogg's Cornflakes here in Omaha, Nebraska. They closing the plant down July 1st. Yep, shit is weird, man. The only thing I can tell y'all, man, keep your eyes open, keep your nose clean, and just try to, man, conserve. Like I say, I understand, man. You know, it's tough out here. So with that being said, you know, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know, if you can give, if you can donate, I appreciate it. If not, I understand. I get it. I definitely get it. Man, free my little brother, little nephew, Karmelo Anthony. He'll be coming home soon. And then we're going to see these racists really act a fucking fool. Bars. I'm out of here.